Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today, where we've got a lot to talk about, with Treyarch responding to the COD community after it's been in an absolute uproar over a big change that was made in yesterday's game update. Some absolutely insane new leaks about new game modes coming to Black Ops 6 Zombies and oh so much more, so let's get things started with our first story of the day. Yesterday, the Call of Duty community across multiplayer and zombies was in an absolute uproar after Treyarch reverted players' ability to use legacy double XP tokens. You could when Season 1 launched, but with the latest patch, Treyarch totally removed that ability from the game and players weren't happy. Honestly, I expected Treyarch to respond about this and really hoped that it would be a positive response, and it turns out it was, with Treyarch just releasing a bit of an extended statement that honestly I don't remember them ever doing something like this before, where they say that, quote, "With the start of Season 1, a UI bug allowed players to activate legacy XP tokens in Black Ops 6. Unfortunately, it also introduced some potential risk to game stability, which is why it was patched yesterday. We realize how much players appreciate being able to redeem legacy XP tokens in both Black Ops 6 and Warzone. So we're currently testing a way to implement this change correctly in a future update. This allows us time to ensure that stability is maintained before we reintroduce this feature. In the interim, players can activate legacy XP tokens in Warzone. Any tokens applied in Warzone will also apply to Black Ops 6 should you switch titles or modes. We look forward to sharing more about this change next week. Thank you for your patience." So whether it was indeed a bug like they are claiming, or if Treyarch has caved to the pressure of the COD community, this is very good news. Like they mentioned in their statement, if you do want to use your double XP tokens in Black Ops 6 Zombies, you have to hop over to Warzone first to be able to activate them there, then you can hop back into BO6 to have their effects. But yeah, Treyarch confirming that they will be bringing back legacy XP tokens for you to use in Black Ops 6 Zombies officially in the future. I have to say, as someone that's covered Treyarch Zombies games since 2016, this does kind of feel like a version of Treyarch we haven't seen before, where they're willing to listen to the community on certain issues. Obviously, there is still stuff in this game, like certain nerfs we've been seeing in the zombies mode, a lot of discussion around the spawning of boss zombies in this game being a little bit ridiculous, and the absolutely insane always online restrictions from this game. But you gotta give credit where it's due, and big props to Treyarch for listening to the community here. Okay, next up, a brand new leak about future content for Black Ops 6 Zombies was just released by trusted leaker Reality, where he says that currently there is a total of 5 different zombies modes listed in the files of Black Ops 6, where he says that those game modes include Jingle Hells, which will be the Christmas event for the zombies mode. We saw it back in Cold War Zombies, we'll see it again here in Black Ops 6. The Turned game mode is also in the files for some reason. The Grief mode is also in the files, along with the Classic Zombies mode, which is still there, and simply a game mode currently codenamed Nap. We haven't seen Turned or Grief in the Zombies mode since Black Ops 2 Zombies a long time ago. Treyarch has talked about them wanting to add new limited time modes into Zombies, which we know that the Christmas event Jingle Hells will be, but man, I'm hoping that if they bring back Turned, Grief, or Zombies Classic mode, it won't just be for a limited time, and they'll keep it as a permanent feature of Black Ops 6 Zombies for players to try in the future. Okay, next up, I want you to take a look at this. This was posted by Cowgirl Cassidy over on the COD Zombies Reddit, with probably one of the most terrifying visual bugs we've seen in Black Ops 6 so far, where they were on round 35 over on Liberty Falls when all of a sudden it seems like the entire world was ending with a light blast approaching the player at Mach 4. I saw some people calling this the sun exploding visual bug, so yeah, if it happens in your own game, it would probably freak you out too. Next up, sticking to Liberty Falls, it seems like Treyarch has either made some changes to or completely broke the vault on this map, where now when you enter the vault and you open a safety deposit box with a loot key, first of all, you might have a bit of trouble trying to actually find out what loot's inside, because for whatever reason, Treyarch messed with the hitboxes for the prompt to appear to actually trigger your reward. So when you open up your loot box, you might have to maneuver around a bunch to actually open it up. And then when you do, if you do see a legendary weapon as a reward here, it actually won't be, because currently all rewards are being displayed as legendary even when they're not, with most of them actually being a rare rarity instead. This also applies to regular SAM trial reward crates too, so don't get too excited if you see a legendary rarity weapon early on in your zombies match as a reward. I don't think Treyarch is aware of this issue, they haven't talked about it anywhere, but add it to the list of another thing that they definitely have to work on in this game. I will say, at least it's not totally game breaking. Unlike this next issue, which is if you decided to purchase this bundle within the COD store right now, it includes a weapon charm that counts the number of zombies takedowns you get throughout your game. It works both in multiplayer and in zombies, but I guess whoever at Treyarch that made this weapon charm didn't realize that players can in fact get over 1,000 zombies takedowns to display on this timer, as I'm sure they were thinking of only in multiplayer terms and not in zombies terms. So that if you do have this weapon attachment and you get 1,000 zombie takedowns with a single weapon, it will actually just brick your game, where the charm isn't programmed to display over 999, causing the game to just basically fold in on itself and give up. Absolutely brutal, so if you do decide to pick up the bundle, avoid using this in zombies right now. Next up, players seem to have found a bit of a workaround for one of the most annoying issues plaguing the zombies mode in this game since Season 1 launched, where now the game won't let you craft more than one of any single item within the workbench in Black Ops 6 Zombies. But it won't just not give you the item, it'll straight up steal your salvage if you decide to craft more than one at the same time. Well, it turns out that there is something wonky happening behind the scenes here, with players reporting the ability to hold two separate tacticals at the same time, like in this case, both the ability to hold a stun and a monkey bomb at the same time, where Evan over on Twitter crafted a stun, then crafted a monkey, with the game placing both in his inventory instead. So it might be one of those things where the stun can get yourself out of a sticky situation with the zombies surrounding you, and then a monkey can be used to revive your bro when he goes down. But that wraps up the news today, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, consider hitting that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I was expecting Treyarch to do the right thing with this new update. And while there is so many things in zombies that are totally broken right now, at least sometime in the future, being able to use legacy XP tokens in this game is one thing we can give Treyarch props for after the community responded in such a visceral way. But I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another Zombies news update tomorrow. Peace!